Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Who is here today? Can you please drop in the chat if you can hear me? You can see me. How is the quality of my screen, your screen? How is the sound? I'm checking the chat right now. Please just drop something there. So just to make sure that you can hear me well. And welcome to our today's live meeting, live chat. And as I told you, you received my email saying that today we're going to talk about your cases. So thank you so much for all your emails, all your messages you sent me all across my platforms. I received some messages on my Instagram, your emails, and also for those of you who are registered in my course, thank you so much for joining us. We started this successful relocation program this week, the 1st of October. You can see on the platform already 2 first videos available, but those videos are mainly about welcoming you to my signature course about successful and happy relocation, but also what to expect from this course, what sort of knowledge, what sort of insights you will get. And of course, we will be having these sort of meetings every single day. And you will see today we'll be discussing your cases. You briefly sent me on email, but unfortunately, YouTube as a platform, you can hear me, but unfortunately, I cannot talk to you. Because to talk about your cases, I really want to see your faces. I want to put you on speaker. I want to put you in front of you, and you will understand exactly why it is so important to see each other, to communicate with each other, and how brilliant it is to help each other. Guys, if you are following my social media for some time, you know that my relocation changed my life entirely. I'm a case of moving from a lovely country like Russia, firstly to the UK, massive change in life. After that, I lived in 7 countries, including Norway, including Italy, including sometimes I'm in the US now, in Los Angeles. Love it so much, considering the weather in Europe now, makes sense when you have 27 degrees Celsius, like all year round. Love you, Los Angeles. Love you, California. Love you, my friends from the US. And again, thank you so much for all your messages. I selected 5 of them for today, 5 of your active cases. And by choosing those 5, you will see we will cover very interesting cases. I want to share with you. Some people, I'm not naming names here. I just want to deliver the exact case and what to expect from your situation. And maybe while we're discussing these cases, you'll figure out some answers to questions you might have. Maybe you will answer what's stopping you currently from that move to the country of your dreams. Guys, why I called my program Successful Relocation? I guess it took me about 15 years to arrive to the point when this relocation is actually successful and happy. You cannot imagine how many friends I have who moved to the country, maybe of your dream, like living in England or living in Norway or living in the US, and keep complaining about, the government is not there, this healthcare system is not what I expected, and all over and over. And that's why during our course, I want you to learn that knowledge and those skills. You will understand when you don't feel happy, when you don't feel yourself, when you don't feel like your life is right where you are, you can always change it. The world is yours, and you can easily move anywhere you want. Anywhere. And I started a very similar way, maybe to yours, when I moved to England. I had a number of different jobs. I was building my professional life. After that, I arrived to my side hustle. A few years after, I converted this side hustle into my online business. And that's why when you're asking me now, so where do you live? I currently feel happy between Europe and the US, California, Los Angeles, Angeles. So basically, I brought myself to the point where I'm staying in any country I want based on current climate. Like if it's cold, I'm moving somewhere warmer. If I had enough of sun, I'm moving somewhere colder. So if I want to see the snow, I'm going to Norway. But again, every single case is different. And now, together with you, we're going through 5 cases I selected for our today's meeting. If you find this format interesting, please share your cases with me. Send me an email briefly describing your current situation, where you're from, where you want to move, what's your biggest fear or your biggest obstacle you cannot overcome on your own. And me and my team will do our best just to help you with your relocation, making sure that it's happy, it's successful. All the details you will find in this, all the details you will find in the description to this video. Send me an email, describe your situation. I will do my best to help you. And if you like this format, also please let me know in the comments down below. And next week we'll have another meeting like this where we can discuss your cases. So our case number 1 today, and usual thing, I would say 70% of my clients, my lovely people from the US who want to move to Europe, to Scandinavia, to Norway, to Italy, or just get dual citizenship on top of the American one. So case number 1. Okay, so that was quite a long message, so I'll make it shorter for the sake of our time. By the way, we will spend together today about 40 minutes, 1 hour maximum, and I'm letting you go to do your important things. Maybe think about your relocation. So, I'm from the US and I want to move to Norway. I have been to Bergen and Oslo and love them both. I will be moving solo. I have some side income and a pension. Maybe just trying to supplement my income online. I don't have any big fears about moving. I guess like many things in life, I worry, what if I get there and realize that I had a pretty good life here, and worry about it being a mistake. But I think I would adapt well and enjoy it. I guess there is a concern about being able to afford Norway. I have been there, so I'm kind of aware of some of the prices, but not the living expenses like taxes. I'm doing irregular monthly grocery shopping, rent, cable. The biggest hold up for me now is that I would need to sell or get rid of most of my stuff, furniture, clothing, personal. Very, very, very interesting situation. And considering that this person mentioned that he already has pension, means he's at that age when it's a perfect age. You can move to another country and try your dream life. So, but in this case, this is really important just to analyze your current health situation. And if you need any health insurance, it's very important to have a really good provider of your health insurance, which will be covering your health situations anywhere abroad you are. That's why I have lots of customers now coming from the US, and they would like to open actually dual citizenship on top of their American one, like Italian. So they would like to get Italian passport because, surprise, surprise, the majority of healthcare procedures, healthcare industry is free for Italian citizens in Italy. The same as all across Europe. If you are a European citizen, you can get healthcare equally anywhere in Europe, including Norway, because it's also following this regulation. So let's take a look at this case. So the person having pension, having a side income, so it depends where exactly from the US you are moving to Norway. But when I spent months living in Los Angeles, California, I can rest assured that prices you will have in Norway much lower than the prices you have in a gorgeous part of the US, like Los Angeles, California. So price-wise, rent is much cheaper, utility bills much cheaper, grocery shopping absolutely, like definitely much cheaper. So regarding selling your things here, I would definitely wait. It's quite a big life move. So in this case, if you have pension, if you have a side income, side hustle or side business, you can calculate exactly how much money will be arriving to your bank account every single month. First thing I would do though, I would open additional alternative payment terminal like Revolut card. Just make sure that you're not traveling or going to Norway or anywhere in Europe with your American credit card or American bank card. You will be shocked how crazy this international transaction will be for you. So a chunk of your money will be going to just covering this international transaction you don't want to have. Just open things like Revolut, or you can try Monzo, you can try any alternative payment method. In my successful relocation guide, I even gave you my link to Revolut card. So you can use that link. You can open your own Revolut card and you will be free to travel anywhere in the world you want. I'm going with this card to the US, to Europe, to Norway, where the currency is kuna, not euro like in Italy or in France. And I never had any issues. Hong Kong, Russia, Norway, the US, like you can even get some cash from the local cash machine with the minimum fees. So this Revolut card is like a lifesaver. I'm not using anything else since then. What else? Health insurance. Absolutely must. During this course, now I'm discussing which insurance is the best for you guys. I'm currently using Bupa International. I know that it's kind of pricey situation, but I love winter sports like snowboarding, and I love all these summer sports. So for me, to have this strong insurance, it's a very important thing. But for the course, for the guide, I'm also checking some other options I can offer you. So definitely make sure that if you move temporary, if you move permanently, make sure that you have your healthcare insurance and alternative bank card like Revolut or things like this. And for this person who asked me this beautiful question, first of all, don't sell like everything. I think that actually it's a good thing, like once a year to go through all your stuff and anything you didn't touch for 2-3 years, just sell it, donate it, give it the second life. If you didn't touch it for 2-3 years, you're not gonna touch it ever again. Honestly, like I'm living my life now that I can put all my stuff, all my belongings in like maximum 3 suitcases. Because why do I need to have like 40 pairs of shoes if I can wear just one, right? But still, okay, jokes apart, if you're considering such a move, I would definitely advise to come for 2 or 3 months or maybe 4 months just to check how it feels to live in that place. Because when you're coming to such age, when you're retired and when your family, when your kids busy with their life, very often you feel lonely. When you stay in the same place for this many years, and I have a feeling because I do talk to lots of my neighbors, so I know some people 60 years and above, and they tend to live only with their memories. They living with their memories, they're going through them over and over again because every single corner of the place they live, the city they live, the country they live, it just reminds them about something, and they keep marinating, they keep concentrating on those memories only without building some new experiences. Even if those memories are happy, well, it's a very easy way to get a little bit, melancholic, a little bit sad in your life. So if you have this energy, if you have this urge, if you have this possibility to move to another country, even temporary for a few months, 3-4 months, you never know. First of all, if you feel lonely in place where you right now, right? So it's already, that you feel lonely there. You know the exact lifestyle you have there, and you know exactly what are those disadvantages, drawbacks, you have right now. It's not going to be the same. Maybe moving to another place, another country will open up some other opportunities for you. Maybe you will even meet your life partner. Maybe you're gonna meet some new people in your life. You will definitely create some memories. And as I keep saying over and over to you guys, you can always come back where you are now. You can always just get return ticket and come back. Nothing will ever hold you there. No, it's your choice. It's your life. But if this move will change your life forever, if this is just that step to meet someone in your life, what if it's the luckiest chance you ever had in life? So why not to try it? Why? Just make sure, again, you have alternative payment system like Revolut. You have your health insurance covering everything. But I don't think even in Norway, healthcare can ever be more expensive than in the US, even dentists. No matter that Norwegian dentists, they seem to be the highest, they seem to have the highest prices all over Europe. I still think that in the US, it's uncomparable. But also, you can always try staying in Norway, for example, for some time. After that, you can move to Italy and live there for some time. And after that, you just feel where it feels like home, where you feel happy, where your heart belongs. And there is nothing wrong about staying in one place for several months and after that coming back. And after that, if you feel that you want to go somewhere else, why not? It's your life and you live it once. Why are you limiting yourself? You have your pension, you have your side hustle. Cover up with insurance, get your alternative payment system and just go, just try. Don't sell your house right now. Don't sell your, things like your car, your house, or all these, bigger assets. But all those clothings, all those furniture you don't use, you need to sell it anyway. Why do you need it if you don't use it? Just think about it. Okay, moving to our case number 2, and it's also very, very typical situation we have lately. So I'm looking to move to Norway together with my girlfriend for a year to experience life there. Ideally, we'd be looking to have part-time jobs and enjoy our time there, but understand that may be not be 100% feasible due to visa laws, but wanted to double check, are there any ways to live in Oslo as an American without having a full-time job or going to school? Absolutely, yes, you can do it. First of all, you can stay in any country in Europe you want up to 90 days, as far as I remember now, 3 months. You can check the regulations. So again, if you can financially protect yourself, if you're okay to support your life living abroad, it's absolutely fine. You can do this. You can choose any way of residency you want. Okay, Norway does not offer anything like digital nomad visa. Nomad visa. Italy opened recently this digital nomad situation. Now it's available since the 2nd of April this year. In Italy, you can apply for this nomad visa, blah, blah, blah. And it's not even visa, it's a nomad residence card. So you're getting that nomad permit for 2 years. For 2 years, you can stay anywhere in Europe you want. So if you don't really want to study in Norway or get full-time job and you feel that you will not match these expectations from financial situation to get your permit, go for Italian digital nomad. Stay there for a few weeks, for a few months, and then with the same permit, you can go to Norway. How about that? That's why, guys, I really want you to join my course, because we will be working with all your interesting situations and discussing all these cases together. Because these days, when we can make money online, when we can set up business in one day, when we can literally make money online even from the comfort of our own couch. Honestly, you don't like people these days can make money so easily online without leaving their own house, being anywhere they want in the world. Last week I was in Italy. A few months ago I was in Norway. Now I'm in Paris. In a few weeks' time I'm planning to be in California. My company is registered in London. My business is in London because it's 19% corporation tax. My accountant is in London. He is controlling all situation on my behalf. And this is exactly how I can travel the world and choose which country to live. And to all of you who join my course, I will be sharing all this inside information and connecting you with the right people. If you want to get a full-time job, if you want to have a permanent residence, or if you want just to come for a few months or for 1 year in a different country and try your part-time job there. But guys, who have the same way of thinking that I would like to try this country for, let's say, 1 year to have part-time job. Yes, you can apply for longer visa right away if you can provide that you can cover yourself financially. Also, just drop me a message if you have the same case that you are coming from the US and you want to land in Norway and stay there for a few months or for a year, and you don't really want to study and you don't want to take a full-time job, you want to try just part-time to see if it works for you or not. I have a concrete strategy for these exact cases. So thank you so much to the person who sent me this exact case, that him and his girlfriend would like to move to Norway for up to 1 year, try these part-time jobs and just see if it works for them or not. It was not, again, mentioned in the email. That's why it's so important when you meet with me online like this and we're talking about your cases. For example, how old are you? If those guys are in their 20s, like, go, just go and do it. If you're in your 20s and you have this thought about moving to another country, guys, go. This is the best time to try. But if those people in their 30s, in their 40s, they also have kids and they're making such a step in their life that we want to go to Norway, do part-time job there, but also we have 2 kids to provide food and shelter for them. That would have been, again, that's another case scenario. And again, I need to see a little bit more details about your case. But again, from what I see, 2 people, a couple, moving from the US to Norway to do part-time job. Go. You have 3 months to stay in Norway, just to enjoy your life, just to feel if it feels right for you. If it feels right, guys, for you from America, Norway is Scandinavia in general is such an easy place to move. Everyone there speaks English. Lots of American companies have their headquarters specifically in Norway, in Denmark, in Sweden. You can so easily land a job in those companies. They even have this visa immigration situation covered right in-house. They're usually working with immigration lawyers who help people like you move from the US to Scandinavia and get a job there. It's going to be module 2 of my relocation program. Everything about resume, how to approach people on LinkedIn, how to network with them the right way to make sure that you will get a job, and also how to lease those companies, how to approach them, what sort of skills to highlight, everything you need to know to land your job from the country where you are, in the country of your dreams. We will be discussing in module 2. You can go and check the exact schedule of my relocation program. In module 1, we will be working on mindset and your attitude and all these key things. Module 2, it's all about getting a job in the country of your dreams and how to network and how to increase your professional circle and all these fantastic networking things applicable not only for relocation but for your current life. If you want to change a job, if you want to ask for your pay rise, anything work related, you will get all these skills. I spent more than 10 years in sales. I'm still hiring people now for my business. I was hiring people in my sales team, and I was considering resumes coming from abroad, and I know exactly how to structure your resume. First, to attract attention, and second, to get that call back inviting you for an actual interview. So everything I put in my signature course to make your life easier and your relocation successful and happy. So guys from America, you have like zero worries to have in your head. You can move to any country in Europe right away. Like right away, the day you want to move it, give yourself a few months and you will be there. The easiest. Like, you're Americans, okay? You have work ethics that much appreciated all over Europe. Guys, everyone wants to work with Americans. Like, you can work with like having 2 weeks holidays per year. No European can do this. You have a mentality to stay after working hours and working weekends. Guys, we're craving you here, please. Come. You'll get your job in no time, part-time, full-time. We're so happy to have you here. So, okay, moving to case number 3. All right, so that's a little bit different. Okay, so I am another person from Pakistan. I'm currently resigning in Dubai. I want to get a job in Norway. Basically, I'm a mechanical engineer with multi-dimensional skills, but to land a good job, any field will be welcomed. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. Okay. And another one. I am Indian nationality, currently living in Malta, working as bartender, holding residence permit of Malta. I'm seeking guidance and help to relocate in Norway. I'm very much welcoming. Okay, yeah, good. So, guys, if you're watching me from countries like India, Pakistan, and if you are in your countries, or if you are working in Dubai or anywhere in Europe, but your goal is to move to Norway, my first question to you, like, have you been to Norway? Like, what is your reason behind this move, particularly in Norway? Is it because you watched a lot of videos on YouTube? Is it because somebody told you that it's great? So for all people, India, Pakistan, African countries, before you make such move, I'll explain you why in a bit. I highly advise you to take a trip and spend at least 2-3 weeks, ideally a month in Norway or in the country you dream to move to. Because I had exactly similar case moving from Russia to the UK. Visa issues, visa process for people like me, moving from Russia, moving from India, moving from Pakistan, moving from all African countries. Guys, for us, it's tricky. It is really tricky, and we have to accept it. We have to face this competition that, okay, let's take an example, country like Norway. When a Norwegian employer hiring a new person in the team, how they're hiring? First of all, they go to nationals. They check in Norwegian market and Norwegian Norwegian employees. Yeah, so they start searching within the market fast, Norwegian people. Then they spreading their search all across Nordic countries. So they start searching people coming from Denmark, Sweden, Iceland, maybe Finland, so Nordic region. Then they have all Europeans. Why? Because Europeans can also land in Norway and get that job. They too. They don't need any visa. They don't need anything. They don't need any working permit. So they have this 600,000 individuals hunting for a job in Norway, and they go there like the only thing will be lack of the local language Norwegian, which is also very much learnable as any other skills. And if you speak English, it will take you 600 hours to be proficient in Norwegian. I did my research. So, and after that, they will be picking from Americans. Guys, we love Americans. Americans. Well, they will be choosing from Americans and also British citizens because, well, again, they have, they're there, okay? So they're going right after Europeans and only after. They will be taking under considerations applications of people coming from all countries, which are, from other parts of the world. So if you want to move to Norway, to the US, to the UK, Canada, Australia, you name it, from countries like Russia, all USSR and all these post-USSR countries, India, Pakistan, African countries, you really need to be trained, first of all, with your resume, and second, with your networking skills, because those are the case. If you land a job in a country like Norway, if you come to the point that the company, the owner, is interested in you to the point that they offering you a job, it happens, and it happens quite often, because these days we are hiring people, we're not hiring skills. We know that skills are learnable, but people, people are, you will be working with them, first of all. So if you bring yourself to the point that they offering you a job, after that is just, the rest is history, how I say it. So, and that's why I'm stressing it out like so much, how important it is these days to be able to network in different levels from different countries. And that's why the whole module will be about writing your resume, and I will specifically outline which points of your resume needs to send this signal how ready you are and how many good things you can do for that country which will employ you. So module 2, everything about resume writing, everything about networking and how to network on LinkedIn, on any other social media, how to schedule all these events. But still, guys from India, Pakistan, Russia, Ukraine, African countries, right? So before you make such move to the country of your dreams like Norway, make sure that you will visit that country at least once. You will stay there for several weeks, let's say 2, 3, 4 weeks. You will feel in your heart that this is the right place for you. After that, you will come back to your country and you will start your relocation process. Because I don't want you to end up in the situation when you put so much effort, so much time, so much money into your visa, into your work search, into your networking. So it will take you something like 3 to 12 months to 1 year doing all these things, every single day, putting your effort, putting your time, putting your money. And at the end of the day, you're moving to that country and you feel, oh my God, it's so horrible. I feel so miserable here. Why did I do this? Why I wasted a year of my life to move somewhere and I don't feel happy here? I don't like the weather. I don't like people around me. I don't like these surroundings. Guys, it happens. It happens all the time. On the videos, on like TV, social media, you see one thing. When you come there personally, it's a completely different story. So please, before you take such step, before you make such move, make sure that this is the right thing for you to do. It's so important. Let me check our time. Okay, so case again, to sum up, guys from outside European Union, guys from outside Americans and British, no matter all this Brexit situation and no matter all these working visas, you're super welcome in Europe. So don't you worry, join my relocation program and I will just, I'll explain you why I so wanted, you are so wanted and desired in this world. So, okay, moving to our case number next. Guys, by the way, while I'm going through those wonderful emails, thank you so much for sending them to me. If you want to ask me anything in the chat, so if you want to share your current situation, your current case, maybe you just let me know where you're from, where you want to move and what's your current situation. So I will just let you know which steps you need to take right now to, to move to the country of your dreams. All right, so what we have? All right, so another one from the US. Guys, I love you. I found from YouTube and wanted to know more about moving to Norway from the US. The skilled worker seems difficult, but I have enough money to support myself while I'm there and finding work. All right, so that's interesting. First of all, what makes you believe that skilled worker seems difficult? That's my question now. What, like, did you try? Did somebody tell you? Where is this? Where this assumption is coming from? Please let me know. Because if it's somebody who is watching me now, please let me know. How did you arrive to this conclusion that skilled worker seems difficult? Okay. If you're working as, let's say, bartender in the US now, but you're targeting the position of surgeon, dentist in Norway, maybe yes, that's going to be complicated. But if you want to have a similar position of from what you have now in the US, just in Norway, it's more than doable. First of all, guys, first step for you who would like to move from the US to Norway, the easiest way, just go on Google and Google all American companies with branch offices, with their offices in Norway. You will have a list of them. It's so many of them. And just start your networking process. Just make sure that your resume is Norwegian style. We will also discuss it in my relocation course, what makes your resume specifically the style for Scandinavia, style for Norway. After that, list all those companies in your Excel file, names of the companies, the city of Norway those companies presented, contact details of the person who is responsible for all this hiring, and start approaching those companies. You can use their official websites. Many of them, they're publishing their vacancies openly on their websites. You will also see the email address of hiring officials. So even prior you're sending your resume to them, just approach them first, asking, okay, I'm interested in this position. Can you please let me know if it's still available? I'm interested in applying. So all this, start this conversation fast. Make sure that your message was received, it was heard. After that, just share your resume in Norwegian style and start communicating with those people. It's a basic step of networking. Guys, getting a job in any country, Norway, England, Italy, the US, it's a number game. You need only one offer at the end. Yeah, you cannot take two, maybe you can take two, I don't know. But you are targeting to have only one. Just imagine if you send 500 networking messages, you will get one out of it. If you dedicate your time to networking every single day, if you have the exact strategy how to network with people from a different country, when you have all those tools and techniques at your disposal, it's just a matter of time for you. It's a number game. As more you send, as faster you will get that desired outcome. Just don't get disappointed with fast no's and everything. During our program, we will be working exactly how to network and how to react when you're receiving all these comments that no, thank you, we're not interested, and how you can convert even this conversation, in your potential networking. Because just keep this in mind. Okay, they're saying now that they're not interested. Put them in your list, put them in your networking Excel file. You can contact them again in 2 months. Things changing. Every single day situation is changing. Maybe this person will even leave the company. It's just like, you can never, if they said no to you once, it doesn't mean that they said no to you forever. Think about it. And again, so if you want, the easiest way to move to Norway will be from the US. It's like they such under influence of the US, and you will be surprised. You will be absolutely shocked how easy it actually is to move from the US to Scandinavia. So list all the companies from the US presented in Norway and start approaching them by one, and they are familiar with your case. They're familiar how to arrange all the visa situation for you and all these good things. And again, if you have any question, you're more than welcome to joining my program, where we will have weekly chats like this with you, and we will be having it in Zoom platform. Finally, I will be able to talk to each of you, and I will be able to see you, and we will be working in your particular case. We'll also have WhatsApp group. So if you have any urgent question, if you need any sort of motivation, if you want me to give you a virtual hug, I will be happy to do it in that WhatsApp group. So you will have like-minded individuals, and you will always feel that you are not alone in your desire. Everything is possible. Everything is doable. You're not alone. You have us, you have me, and we will support you through every single step you're going through. Believe me, it might seem difficult, it might seem complicated. Like when now you're sitting alone and you think that, oh my God, well, who would want me there? Believe me, everyone. You just need to show the value you will bring to their business, to their society with your magic appearance, and that's it. This is the only thing you need, just to impress them to the point that they will be so happy to have you there. And for this, how to present yourself in this way, this is exactly our module 1, your self-esteem, your attitude, and the exact skills, knowledge, and vibe and energy you will bring to that people, and they will be happy to have you in their team. So there is like no problem with skilled workers in Norway, and depending on your industry, if it's tech, if it's oil and gas, if it's like any other, all these industries in demand, plenty of jobs, plenty of opportunities. Honestly, guys, the only limits are in your own head. The only thing which usually stops all of us from doing new things, from doing exciting things, is our own limiting beliefs. It took me 15 years to get rid of those limiting beliefs, and with this program, I want you to go through this process much faster, to make sure that your relocation will be much faster, smoother, happier, successful, right from the beginning. So, okay, moving to our next case. All right, so this is like super typical question. Thank you so much. Answering this question, I will just answer you all. Hello, my name is, I watch some of your content on YouTube and would like to book a consultation with you regarding a move to Norway on work. Guys, I'm quoting the English, I'm reading, okay? So like, I'm not changing any grammar or anything. So would love some insight on some strategies and backup plans. Okay, let's break this down. Guys, first of all, I'm limiting my consultations about relocation to Norway right now. I still run some Calendly consultations. I'm doing it twice a week. You can find also all information in the description to this video. They are still available, but check the price. Guys, like, I better spend the time helping lots of you than helping one by one. If you want to work with me in private, right? So you need to expect I invested a lot in my passports, in my relocation, in my knowledge, in my experience. So that's why, if you're interested how much it costs now to work with me directly in private, face to face, please check. It starts from £300 per hour, guys. That's my price. Another way to have my personal input in your current situation is to subscribe to my signature relocation course. There, I'm with you. I'm the one answering your questions. I'm the one with you in the chat on WhatsApp. I'm the one running such meetings every single week. We'll be having our Zoom meetings. I will be putting it's up to you if you want to use your camera or we will just hear your voice. completely up to you. But even like based on this message, first of all, okay, as I said, my consultation, my time, guys, it's becoming a trade-off. Yeah, those hours I can spend enjoying my family life, creating my content, writing my book. I'm also starting my education in Cambridge. I'm becoming psychologist to help you even more. Cognitive psychology is my new subject to study, so I have plenty of things to do, right? So, and that's why if you want me to spend 1 hour, 2 hours with you on Zoom, working on your situation, helping you with your immigration process, getting a job and everything, so that you have this information. I would love some insights, some strategies and backup plans. First of all, insights and all the strategies, again, everything wrapped up in my relocation program. Guys, the price is honestly ridiculous for the amount of knowledge, for the amount of everything you can possibly get. It's like it's nothing, and it will stay with you forever. You will have this knowledge for the rest of your life, and I guarantee it will change your life for the best. You will have me there again to help you at every single step, your mindset, your attitude, even like we will be discussing even those things. Have you ever thought how different the words immigrant and expat? Yes, immigrant and expat. When we hear immigrant, what do we usually think? Those people coming to the country, sometimes illegally, you know, like begging for work, desperate. When we hear expat, we usually have in mind that oil and gas guys, you know, like moving the countries, everything is ready for them, like cool jobs. So guys, I really, really want all of us watching me now, before you move to any country in the world, before you move to the country of your dream, adopt the mentality of expat, okay? We're not immigrants, we're expats. We're coming to the country of our dreams at our own terms, okay? We're coming there to be an essential part of their society, to make their life better with our appearance and help them a lot just by being there. Just by spending our time there, making value for their community, okay? So we're not immigrants, we're expats, yes. And our accent is not different, it's unique, okay? So please adopt this mindset. This is the first advice I'm giving to everyone who want to move to any country in this world, okay? You are unique, you are awesome, you are already enough, and you're not an immigrant. You're expat, okay? Remember this. Okay, moving on. And backup plan. Well, backup plan. Again, I need to know the situation in more detail, right? So what's the age, what's the current circumstances, where you're coming from, what's your background, what's your current job? Are you moving to another country to get a job, to start your business? Again, every case is different. So, and what is the backup plan? The first and the most obvious one, to go back to the country where you from, and that's it. Again, so if it does work for you in a new place, you can always come back to where you're coming from. Easy. Or what else? If you don't like one country, you can try another one. Then you can try another one. Maybe you will become like me, like I don't want to go to the office. I want to start my own consultancy, my own business, and work in my pajamas from my couch and stay in any country I want in the world because, okay, I don't like cold today. I want to see the seaside and I want to go somewhere where it's warm. Guys, honestly, everything starts with the way you think. And I guarantee if I made this happen in my life, you can do even better. All your dreams, all your desires can come true. And if you have this urge, if you're watching me now, 100% you have this idea of trying that life, but something stops you. And that something might be fear, might be obstacle, most probably limiting beliefs. Most probably somebody told you that it's not going to work for you because it didn't work for them. No, it doesn't mean a thing. We're all different. If something didn't work for them, it doesn't mean it's not going to work for you, okay? That's why just listen to your heart. Follow your dreams. It's your life. It's not them, it's you. And only you know what makes you happy. Like, so happy. You know it. Like, deep inside, you know it. And if you're watching me now, you have this interest, at least curiosity, to try how's life there. You will never know until you try. You can watch 1 million videos on YouTube, but it's nothing compared to even 1 week you will spend in that country. You will get more knowledge of that country of your dreams staying there for 1 month than watching videos for 10 years, okay? I guarantee you guys. Okay, let me check your questions. And yeah, 49 minutes, okay? Debbie, of course you can ask questions here. Absolutely. Unfortunately, I cannot put you on speaker. YouTube does not allow it. But for all you guys who are joining my relocation program, we will be having same meetings every week on Zoom, and we'll be finally like exchanging our opinions. We'll be talking. But Debbie, yeah, please go ahead, ask me anything you want. Next week we might have another, if you like this format, let me know in the comments. If you want me to work on your case, to analyze your specific situation, please let me know in the comments. Send me an email briefly describing what you're going through, and next week, exactly the same time, exactly the same day, on Thursday, I will choose 5, maybe 7 cases, and we will go through your situation. Just let me know if you want me to name your name, or if you want just to describe your situation without mentioning your name. Like in a case, just let me know. Okay, need steps to process. Going to Portugal. Steps to Portugal, guys. They have insane waiting list for the permits now. What happened in Portugal? We are quite close here. Well, they opened the borders for Russians who came when the war started. And after that, they also opened their borders for British who came after Brexit. So now they have a little bubble in Portugal. The property to rent, the price increased insanely. So basically, for the flat in Lisbon, it will cost you more than the flat in central Rome or central Milan. Like, it's insane. So property market, you better check. You're getting really crazy places for ridiculous amount of money in Lisbon. I have my friends living there. Second, to wait for this permit, life permit, work permit, it will take you something up to 12 months. So if you're okay with that, yeah, that's fine. So Portugal, again, it's a nice country to move. It seems easy. But if it's not, like, I would recommend Italy now. They have much easier immigration policies. They have much easier entrance to the country. You can set your business, and I know that Portugal used to be tech paradise or something. You can still register a company there, it's not a problem, but if you really want to live there and face all this bureaucracy and pay insane amount of money for that strange looking apartment, it's up to you, but that's just my opinion. Send link to cardigan. Guys, all the links in the description. If you didn't find what you were looking for, send me an email. Also, my email address in the description. Also, write a comment. I am checking all the comments myself, so I will get back to you. Moving from this. I am a European Union citizen. Do I have to apply for visa in order to visit other European? Of course not. Absolutely not. You can just you don't even need to stamp your passport or something. You can go with your European ID card all across Europe. You can get a job without needing any visa or work permit. You can open bank account in any country you're landing. So honestly, if you are European, you can freely travel all across European territory. You can get a job in Norway without all these immigration things, going to the police, and all these interesting things for people who are moving to Norway. Right. I'm from Greece. It's possible to move to... Okay, I'm from Greece. Is it possible to move to a Norwegian university, and how do I get accepted? Do the focus on semester grades, diploma, or what? I'm already learning Norwegian. Debbie, it depends. Is it undergraduate program, or we have a little bit time left? So drop me drop me another message, please. So if you're looking for undergraduate program, that most probably will be in Norwegian. If you're going for master program, that might be in English. The only thing is, if you're coming from Greece, for European students, Norway still does not have tuition fees. Okay, for international students, you need to check. For American, for British students outside European Union, since last year there is tuition fee. Yeah, so to apply for university, you need to pay something for your semesters. If you're coming from European Union, depending on the university, depending where you want to be in Norway, if it's Oslo, if it's Tromsø, if it's Trondheim, so just check. Lots of universities, they still have free education, especially if you want to stay in Norway after. It's a trick there. So basically they have some high demand and like shortage of workers for some professions, and for those faculties, for those specific how it's called programs, they have subsidized education by the government just to attract people, to fill those shortage, to fill those gaps, and after that to be employed in Norway, right? So the country will not have shortage in this specific profession, right? So you better check for the universities. If you join my relocation course, my relocation program, we will have WhatsApp group, and there we can work together, which universities, if they have free education, if they have, for payment, all these things, depending on your situation, if it's undergrad, if it's master, if it's something higher. So basically, I need to know things like your budget, your situation, how soon you want to move to Norway. So all these vital things, because when I was moving from Russia to England, I also came this way. So I moved to join the university. So I was doing my master course in England. So after Russia, I applied for master course. I had to pay. That's why I picked Sheffield, because it's like 3 times less expensive than London. And that's why I ended up in northern part of England. But it was a very pleasant price for the program I was studying. So guys, there are plenty of ways how to move to the country of your dreams in any budget you have, okay? Any budget. You can do it. Okay, so I'm graduating high school next year, and I need to know what problems will I face. Debbie, first of all, you will never face any problems, okay? We don't have problems. We have challenges in our life. This is how I usually approach. I don't call things problems. We're calling them life experience and lessons. And especially if you finishing, Debbie, can you please let me know if you have Greek citizenship, if you are from Greece, right? Because if you're from Greece, right, just if you're okay to work in hospitality, like in the hotel, in the restaurant or something like this in Norway, summertime, they have insane demand for that job, like insane. They're hiring like crazy. So what if you just go there for some time, you get this part-time job, you will stay for a few weeks there, communicating with people around, and after that, you will understand how happy you are to go to the university there. You can also, okay, just imagine you're going there for several weeks. You can get like any sort of accommodation you want. You can even get shared accommodation if it's something. I would even advise at your age to share like an apartment with a girl who lives in Norway. First of all, you will get lots of information from her. She will share like everything with her. You will get a friend right away together with the apartment, and also budget wise, it's going to be much easier for you. So you rent that place for, let's say, a month. Yeah, you're coming there. You just print out your resume, go to the nearest coffee shops, cafes, restaurant, just tell them how it is that you would like to join university in Norway. You would like to work for them for some weeks and part-time, and just to feel the vibe and the emotions, how it feels to work in Norway. While you're working there part-time, you can also contact the universities you're interested in and ask if they have open door situation when you're inviting future students to talk about their future education. Or you can contact course leaders, curators of the course you're choosing. If they're still at the university, you can also go and have a meeting with them. Just don't forget that starting from the beginning of July until like mid-August, Norwegians go on holiday. So make sure that you're budgeting your time and you're not going to Norway like second half of July till middle of August. You will barely find anyone at the university. So just again, this is the case also. We will definitely fix through relocation program just to get you ready for this change. Greetings from Hong Kong. Oh my God, I love your country. Absolutely love Hong Kong. It's like, I've been to both sides, which is like very Asian side, but also I was at the exhibition in Hong Kong, which even has signs in English, so everyone speaks English, and I was so impressed with architecture, with everything, with the high-speed trains. Oh my God, it's another world. Can't wait to go back. Love Hong Kong. Going to Iceland in 10 days. Oh, my congratulations, Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine, you have an amazing chance to see the Northern Lights. So make sure you're prepared for this. Oh, I love you too. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Oh, thank you. You have my email address. If you have any question, please get in touch. Comment, email. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been an hour. I didn't even notice it. So please, thank you so much for joining. Next week, Thursday, same time, if you want to share your case with me, send me an email, send a comment in the comment section under this video. I will collect 5-7 more cases to discuss with you next week, and let's see how it goes. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I love you to pieces. And I strongly believe that we all deserve living the life we choose, okay? Not the life choosing us, we choosing our life. And if you feel that something doesn't work in your current country, change it. Move out for 3 months, for 6 months, for 1 year. You will feel the difference. You will get priceless experience in your life. You will get changes. I cannot describe it. You need to try it, guys. And I wish you all the best with your relocation, with your life. If any question, if I can help you somehow, let me know. I'll be happy to do so. I love you so much, guys. Love you to pieces. And I can't wait to see you in next week. See you later, guys. Stay safe. Bye. Bye.